Odyssey, Book 6. Athene comes to Phaeacia and speaks to the sleeping princess Nausicaa in the guise of her friend, who is Diomas's daughter. She tells Nausicaa off for being lazy and reminds her that she will one day be married and need to wash clothes, etc., and suggests that they do washing together, taking the wagon. The Phaeacians are favoured by the gods, particularly by Poseidon, which is quite ironic as Poseidon is the one that's been harming Odysseus this whole time. And the fact that Athene can appeal to Nausicaa on her need to wash clothes in marriage is an insight into the duties of a wife, or Kyria, as the Greeks would have called her. Athene returns to Olympus then. In the morning, Nausicaa asks King Alcinous for the wagon, saying that she wants to wash his and her brother's clothes. She is too shy to mention any marriage, but he knows what she's really referring to. At the river, Nausicaa and her ladies wash the clothes, bathe, and then eat. The ladies take off their headgear and play with a ball, while Nausicaa sings and keeps time. Ladies had to be covered up in the presence of men who weren't family, but then could be bearer with other women. So this is quite nice because it's a bit of liberation for them. They're all women together. They can strip off their sort of regality and they can play, and it's quite nice. Nausicaa is described as looking like Artemis, and there is also a class division because she can't actively play with her maids. This is why she keeps time rather than playing. Athene makes the ball fall into the river, which causes the girls to shriek and Odysseus, incidentally, to wake up. He comes out of the bushes, covering his penis with a branch. He looks disgusting and dirty, and the girls run away, but Athene gives Nausicaa courage. This is, obviously, unmarried women would have been unused to seeing naked men, because especially as these are, the maids aren't noble, but they're not prostitutes. They're quite innocent girls. So this would have been shocking for them, particularly as he is in such a bad state with all the dirt and the sea grime, etc. on him. He debates whether to grasp her knees in supplication or keep his distance, and he decides to stay back and simply tells her that he is her supplement. Because this was a common and the way you would typically supplicate someone, but obviously he is aware that he is naked and disgusting, so there's not much. He doesn't think that would be appropriate, which is correct. He makes a good decision. He flatters her, saying that she looks like Artemis, and then tells her briefly of her sufferings to evoke pity. He asks simply for rags and directions. She says that he is clearly not a bad man, and the Phaeacians would give him perfect xenia, and then she tells him that she is the princess. She brags that the gods love them too much to send them bad guests. She tells her maids to give him food, drink, and bathe him. They give him clothes and olive oil, but they don't really want to wash him themselves, and he lets them off by saying that he'd be ashamed to be naked in their presence. This undermines Nausicaa's authority, because she's given them an order and they're sort of trying as much as they can to get out of it. As he bathes, Athene makes him look hotter, and Nausicaa tells her maids that she wishes to have a husband like him. She tells Odysseus to follow behind the wagon so that he knows the way to the palace. The Phaeacians are great seamen, but would gossip if they saw her with a foreigner. She tells him to pray in Athene's grove until she gets home, and then to go into the city and ask for directions, to walk directly to her mother, because she is the one who will help him. This is unusual gender role, as you would usually say the father, the king, would be the person you ask for help from. So it's interesting that the mother is the sort of strong one here. Odysseus follows the wagon, then goes to pray in the grove of Athene. He says that she has turned a dead ear to him. As I said in the last video, he doesn't know about everything she's done for him on his journey from Odyssey, so he's obviously quite upset about it. She refrains from appearing to him out of deference to Poseidon. This shows intergodly respect, again. Well, thanks for listening. This is a summary of Book 6. More will be coming soon.